Hi everyone, Jen Pike here. Welcome to Simplicity TV in the coziest place, which is on the couch. How many times have you gone into a program that's about health and wellness, maybe your hormones, weight loss, whatever the subject was, and have been taught about your finances and how to budget for this new lifestyle? I'm going to say probably very few. I know that I've done lots of programs in the past, and this is an area that really isn't talked about a lot. And for me in the first couple of years, I didn't touch on it a lot. And what I've started to recognize over the past 4 years of running the Simplicity Project and the Hormone Project is that it is the #1 barrier for people as to why they aren't either saying yes to themselves or they're not starting to put some of these new suggestions into action. It comes down to the money. They're already feeling stretched. Their finances are one of the #1 stressors that they have in their life. And so even though they have these new ideas, new recipes, new suggestions for things to start to do, when they begin to look at the money, maybe even saying yes to the program, it's that big barrier, right? We can justify going out for dinner, going on a trip, going and buying a more expensive vehicle than we probably need, buying expensive clothes, all the labels, whatever it is. But when it comes to then investing that same amount of money into ourselves, it is like a hard stop for a lot of people. It can feel very awkward. There can be a lot of shame and a lot of fear around it. I know for a lot of the women who come into my program, they say they feel like they're taking money away from their family, right? Meanwhile, their spouses go out and go golfing and go on guys fishing trips, and they never talk about what they're gonna buy. They just buy it, and it's never an issue. But when it comes to the women making the decision about how to invest their money, there can be a lot of anxiousness around it. So I share in both the Simplicity Project and the Hormone Project. I have an entire spreadsheet that I used personally when we were going through some tough times financially as a very young family, coming off double mat leaves, my husband running his own business, then I opened up my own business. We were so strapped, living in the red over our limit for a very long time. And when I finally got to this point of just saying enough's enough, and I just cut the BS with myself and got very disciplined and got very strict with how we were doing things in the lifestyle we were living. And I started to just change it and literally turned our entire financial situation around to be the abundant one that it is now. And this is something that I share very openly and very honestly with all the women who come into my group. I give you the exact spreadsheet that I used. I walk and talk you through online in our programs, as well as give you a hard copy that you can sit down with your family and do as well. We look at everything from the income you're bringing in to all of your expenses. And I mean everything from I work with a lot of people who get cash tips. You have to account for that in terms of your spending. Cash just moves through our fingers and we don't realize how much extra money we spend every month because it's a bill we're exchanging versus, seeing that electronic statement that's telling you what's gone through every month. So I give you a little bit of homework. I talk to you about using simple glass mason jars to track your spending and to actually pre-plan and allocate out what you need for those areas of your life. And to help you also learn where can you save money grocery shopping. Where can you save money with your health in terms of your exercise, studios, gym fees, purchasing programs online, those types of things. So everything I have learned as a woman, a mom, and a business owner. So I even talk to those of you that are entrepreneurs about how to reduce your overhead. The areas that you're leaking some excess financial we kind of clean up that triage, if you will, of where we're bleeding out money every single month. And I share that with you because I know that if I can help to decrease the stress and the burden of your finances for you every single month, all of a sudden, you know what happens? You're sleeping better. Your energy feels better. Your nervous system calms down. You might drop a little bit of weight because you're actually going to make better food choices, because your food choices when you're in a state of stress aren't going to be a salad. They're going to be the refined carbohydrates, the sugar, the sweets, the screw it, I don't care, I'm just going to go and get that anyways type of energy. And I know that if, like I said, I can help you decrease the stress on this one area of your life, it will show up in a positive way in every other area. So I think that is, one of the big things that I'm really proud of in both the Simplicity and the Hormone Project is that this is an area that we've decided to highlight and to put some energy in with you to help to create more simplicity and ease. So If that speaks to you, if you're like, oh my gosh, everything you just said, that is what we are going through as a family right now. It's the stress that keeps me up at night as a mom or a business owner right now. That might be your big kind of final push to say yes to the program that is coming up. So I'll just leave that with you today. And as always, wishing you more simplicity and more ease from my couch to yours.